Well, what a sight this is, a beautiful evening, and the promise of a match that will really get the juices flowing.
I'm Peter Drury, and providing analysis and expert opinion alongside me will be Jim Beglin.
Thanks, Peter. It's a pleasure and a privilege for me to be here.
The Urbano Caldera, it really is a wonderful place to be, a ground graced by some of the greatest in Brazilian football, heroes and legends. Well, if you did just miss it, we are up and running already. He's got away. On! Goal!
Well, talk about a real rude awakening. It's almost as if the defence saw nothing coming. They just didn't anticipate. On heels rather than toes.
Oh, one moment you're in possession, the next you're picking the ball out of your own net. That one will stick.
Well, look at the manager here. He's absolutely fuming, and he has every right to be. You can't win football matches if you give the ball away like that.
An early launch, just as they wanted, just as they hoped it.
Just eases him off the ball.
Well, it looked promising for a moment, but it came to nothing. And he welcomes it in. Saka. Park Ji-sung.
Ronaldinho.
Ronaldinho really has the confidence and skill to be able to hold the ball up like that until support arrives a little sooner, and just maybe there he overdid it slightly and should have released it because the support was arriving quickly. Just needs a little bit of fine-tuning.
So just a one early goal to report so far. 1-0 the score.
Neymar, there he goes, motoring forward.
Well, they've got it again.
He's had a shot! It's there! A game of thrills, all square in the blinking of an eye!
Yeah, since going a goal down, they've dug in to produce a really fine spell, which for me deserved that equaliser.
And that is fabulous. A true beauty of a goal.
Oh, it was a real beauty, Peter, and while many might have just lashed out at it, he took his time and he put it where very few can.
Santos grabbed the equaliser and we're all square.
You've got to commend that, Peter. It's the perfect response to falling behind. Don't let your heads drop, just get back up the pitch and level the scores again. This is cracking stuff.
Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him. Passing is crisp and sharp. Well, that is not the best ball, and he offers an apologetic look.
Ah, he made it look a bit predictable.
He's looking wide. Ronaldinho is onto it in a flash. He's through here.
Danger averted for now. Well, the referee's pulled play back and has booked him for the original offence.
Park Ji-sung. And it's Rosicky. Neither of these two want to... Tries from distance. Fair attempt, just the wrong outcome.
His reputation is better than what we've just seen.
Midway through the first period, and it's looking quite a game here. Park Ji-sung. Nicely aimed pass. He's picked his way through. And Owen!
Goal! Barcelona! And they're back in front.
That really is quite fabulous. All his own doing.
Gol marcado para o Barcelona. Aos 30 minutos do primeiro tempo pelo jogador.
Barcelona get themselves into the lead.
Look, he's the one everyone expects to put the ball in the net. That's what he's paid to do.
Pedri. And it's Ronaldinho. He is through here! Now, can they get him away? Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest. Well, now here's a good battle, bicep to bicep. Now it's Neymar. And across it goes. And that should get the job done. Takes the shot! Great effort, beautifully taken.
Ah, that's a great effort. There was very little backlift to indicate what was coming.
Barcelona heading towards the half-time break. The wind very much in their sails.
That's so good and so often seen nowadays. Don't give them time to think on the ball.
Knocks it into space. Well, quality clearly deserted him at the crucial moment.
Encouraged the pass with an intelligent run, but the pass just lacked pace.
Well seen, saw that coming.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Park Ji-sung. Park Ji-sung! Just a whisker away. Now he's off and running.
Foram indicados 2 minutos de acréscimo.
Neymar receives it in a wide position. Tries a shot! It's in! And this is getting better and better. They forced the error and extracted the maximum punishment.
Welcome to the reality of modern football, Peter. You get pressed from the front and you have no time on the ball whatsoever.
And the first half is done.
Barcelona are 2 up, and on the balance of things, I would say deservedly so. They had a very coherent game plan, and if they are allowed to continue in the same vein, I can only see the margin getting bigger.
Well, that has been a goal-blessed half. It is 3-1. And we are back on the way. Oh, that's fabulous. Oh, that's neat. There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Willing running on one side, dogged defence on the other.
Well, they keep pressing like that as long as they can.
Fire. There's the shot! Oh, the ball's run loose here. It's a promising position. Tries to cross. Spread it left. Now it's Owen. No, that's been intercepted. Nicely spread. Now the cross. And he's taking no chances there. Tries to play it through. And he's picked it up out wide. He's shifting through the gears here. Drives it in. I think that's a corner. Yes, it is. Barcelona with their first corner. The first in the game for either side, actually. That's an excellent interception. And now a sudden chance to counter. Now it's Neymar. And it's Rijkaard. Looking for options for movement. Neymar has it out wide and in space. Nice control. Oh, he's got a crucial block in there.
Público presente na
That
partida
defending
de
is
hoje.
unapologetically
Oito mil
persistent. It's almost personal.
855
And it had to be.
espectadores.
Well, the box was just so congested there, Peter. There was absolutely no space to work with.
Oh, he's caught him there. It's a free kick.
Substituição no time do Santos. Camisa 9. Vai ser substituído pelo jogador camisa 19.
Adams kept his eye on it, and he's there. Now it's Ronaldinho. Now it's Owen. Out to the left it goes.
You can never be short of runners into space, as long as the space left behind is filled.
Lovely bit of skill. Now the ball in. Big header! Well, now and it's come back out to him. Yes! And they are tearing the opposition apart here. Simply breathtaking stuff. Some heroic goalkeeping, but even that couldn't save them this time.
Look, that's one of the first things you learn, whether you're a striker or not. Just anticipate a goalkeeping parry or spillage, and sometimes you'll get lucky, it'll come your way.
It's starting to look like a done deal now. Neymar. In the end, they found themselves penned in, nowhere to go. And the ball is out of play. That's been intercepted.
That was well played, well stopped.
In with the challenge. Owen being hounded, manhandled at times.
Yeah, as you'd expect, Peter, that defence ought to know when to step up or drop off, and they finally made a decision to get tighter.
Backward it goes. It's Park Ji-sung. Now it's Saka. Played it early. Crossed in. He's got tall. Has another go. Oh, taken with style. Results no longer in doubt. It's just about how many. Sharp, simple, satisfying. He just knew what was on.
That's really good anticipation too, Peter. Just instinctively knew where the ball would be and where he needed to put himself.
Santos are able now to make their substitution. It's been on the cards for a few moments now.
I think you have to admire his willingness to keep plugging away, but the manager has done him a big favour, I think, by taking him off. You know, he was looking very, very leggy.
Things looking so easy, almost too easy here.
Well, they're very much the better team at the moment, Peter, and no doubt will be looking to cause even more damage here.
Ball looks a good one. Well, that's well spotted. Well, a glitch with the rangefinder there, and evident annoyance.
His teammates are really annoyed with that, you know, and they have every right to be.
Pressing high and with purpose. Rijkaard does well to get it back. Not much subtlety about that challenge. Now it's Neymar. There will be a throw-in. Time for a change in personnel.
Well, his stamina was called into question then, but there's absolutely nothing wrong with his heart and the efforts he put in. He was very willing, though, not quite able.
Neymar. And he's had it nicked away. And he's in, and he shoots! Sticks it away! Just so calm under pressure, and he managed to fashion a fine finish.
Yeah, he won the jostle, and it was a very good finish, and I think he'll go away feeling pretty good about that one.
Santos playing for pride here, the match surely beyond them. Oh, terrible wonderful pass. Chance for a shot! Ødegaard.
Foram indicados
That looks a
4
decent
minutos
ball.
de acréscimo.
Ball driven toward... Oh, smashing header! Oh, he got himself into a great position. This is Owen. Shifted it to the flank. And the keeper has it. David. Santos have a free kick. That's the end. Oh, this is a side which is purring, picture perfect, a win they will relish, having pulverised what was put in front of them. It was a pulsating performance. Owen taking in the accolades, having been named man of the match, and deservedly so. How would you summarise what we've seen today then, Jim?
I think we just saw a team winning by playing to their strengths. There was a clear picture of what they set out to do, and the players were determined to deliver it, and they did.
Hello and welcome one and all. The atmosphere building very nicely here. Gorgeous, gorgeous evening. The skies are clear, the noise is fervent, the atmosphere frenetic. This is Peter Drury, and next to me providing insights will be Jim Beglin.
Hi everyone, and thanks Peter. It's great to be on board.
Well, the pre-match build-up has been fantastic. Now, the game itself.
La alineación del Barcelona será el dorsal 27, Silvestre.
So it's down to business here. Neymar gets into a good position. Yeah, that does look a foul. Referee's given a free kick. In towards the back stick. Jim, who do you pick out as the telling individual today?
Well, I don't think I've ever seen a defender, let alone any player, make such a meteoric rise in the manner the Ligt did, Peter. Just absolutely phenomenal. A player way ahead of his years, and his composure and confidence is like that of a seasoned veteran.
No argument from me on that front. It's easy to see how his presence alone affects both sides. And it's gone back to the keeper. Ronaldinho. Now it's Rosicki. Neymar. Shapes to shoot! He's delivered all right!
Listen, the big names earn their reputations for precisely the reason we've just seen. They have a habit of making their presence felt, and here we are, early stages. He struck one, and he looks hungry for more.
A moment that needed composure, and he had plenty of it.
Ah, that's just clever. He made the keeper think he was going one way, only to outfox him by going the other. Very nice.
Manchester United are already chasing the game. They didn't envisage that.
That's positional gold, the utilisation of space.
Ugarte is sporting a guilty look after that.
His teammates are really annoyed with that, you know, and they have every right to be.
Aimed beyond the defence. No, he wasn't being taken in by that trickery. Oh, that is good. Super running, sharp movement. Came up against a defender, though, who was ever so determined. Yoro. It's a really well-measured ball. Manchester United are looking like Šeško! Danger averted for now. And De Ligt. Barcelona leading here thanks to that early goal. And the score is 1-0. Played in deep. Out of play for a goal kick. And it's played into the middle. Park Ji-sung. That pass isn't the best. Played back into the centre. That's a nicely shaped ball. Now it's Ronaldinho. Park Ji-sung. Rijkaard unable to make it happen for all his good intentions. Foot in. Saka delivered in. Oh, nicely intercepted. Mazraoui out to the right. Park Ji-sung. And across it goes. Shaw. Ahmad. And it's Bruno Fernandes. Tries to pass it through.
They want to be quick here. It's breakaway time.
Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest. He's found a way through. Neymar stood his ground strongly. And he's made sure that's not getting through. Bruno Fernandes. Looking for a runner. Can he latch on to this? Ahmad shoots! He has done it! They have done it! They have their equaliser!
Well, you have to credit the desire there. These boys knew they were in a battle, and they did exactly what was needed to get back into it. That's going to make the boss just a little happy now.
A momentary lapse exploited with glee.
Oh, how could...
He's gone for goal! Oh, fine stop from the keeper.
I think he's done great there, both reading it and dealing with it.
And we have our very first corner. Manchester United have the chance to go the other way. Yoro. And it's Mazraoui. Park Ji-sung. Now it's Ronaldinho. Can he get it through? Saka. Now the ball in. Tries to get it clear. Ugarte. And De Ligt.
2 minutos de
We are
descuento.
into overtime. Out for a throw. And he whips it in, and the keeper beats it away. And the whistle goes for half-time. Well, the glass is either half full or half empty. Neither side yet truly to impose themselves, and it's level pegging at half-time. Barcelona are level pegging at half-time then, and it's a finely balanced game. 1-1 the score. And we are already promptly back underway. Bruno Fernandes. It's come through and he's had a quick look inside. Adams. Saka. It's Park Ji-sung. Park Ji-sung goes on a charge down the left. Ronaldinho finds himself offside. Ugarte. Can he get on the end of this? And he was quick to react. Well, that is not the best ball, and he offers an apologetic look.
Well, that's down to a simple miscalculation. No more, no less.
Now it's Ronaldinho. He is through here. And the finish!
That, Peter, is wonderful reading of the game. Perfect positioning. Well played.
Rosicki. Ugarte. Šeško. Bruno Fernandes. And it's Mazraoui. Oh, that's well done, really robust. Well, that defending is unapologetically persistent. It's almost personal, and it had to be. Ahmad. Ugarte. Played out towards the right wing. Mazraoui could try cutting inside here. He gets big! And oh, he's got that completely wrong.
Cambio de jugadores en el Barcelona. El dorsal 6.
We have got changes here from both sides, in fact.
Será reemplazado por
Barcelona do have options available on the bench if they want to go that way. Nicely spread. Mazraoui threads one in. Can he get onto this? Gets into some space. Picked out brilliantly. Expertly cut out. Really nicely done. Ødegaard. Pedri. It's Saka. Ronaldinho. Tries to play it through.
You can never be short of runners into space, as long as this...
There's the shot! That's another chance! Goal! Barcelona! And that is what they came to see, what they demanded to see. His first! Some heroic goalkeeping, but even that couldn't save them this time.
Well, that's not the best attempt by the keeper, and he's just paid the ultimate price, hasn't he?
When the manager called on him, he was only too happy to repay that faith.
That's just as the manager would have seen it, an impact sub.
So we have a breakthrough. Now how will things develop from here? Challenge just a bit on the firm side. Well, that had the makings of something quite promising, but it's fizzled out into nothing. Chance! And a terrific save from the keeper.
Šeško really must be thinking what he has to do to score there.
El dorsal 7. Owen. El dorsal 9. Serán sustituidos
Bruno
por
Fernandes
el dorsal
goes
21.
short. Now
El
it's
dorsal
Xerxes.
19.
Chance, surely!
That's exactly what they need to keep doing. Carry on plugging away, and eventually you might just get that little break.
Well, they're looking a whole lot more urgent now.
They just need to sort out their end product, and quickly. Keep calm and carry on. That's the job in a nutshell now.
Chance for a shot! It's a loose ball. Oh, he's been caught napping.
can't be expected to deliver anything better than that. This is heroic keeping.
Great vision. Played into space out wide. It's a threatening ball. Matheus Cunha! Sticks it away! They've done it again! It is incredible!
Yeah, and it's very much deserved in the circumstances. In these games, it's so tempting to maybe get a little sorry for yourselves, but there's none of that.
And that is fabulous! A true beauty of a goal!
Oh, it was a real beauty, Peter, and while many might have just lashed out at it, he took his time and he put it where very few can.
This is quite a battle.
Well, at this stage, Peter, it's going to come down to how badly they want to win this. Well, that might be that, Peter. Maybe both sides just going to have to settle for the draw now.
And that's been intercepted.
That was well played, well stopped.
Ugarte. Oh, good-looking ball.
Habrá 3 minutos
Oh,
de
that's a
descuento.
key interception. Neymar. De Ligt. Now, can they get him away? And he skips past his man. He's got away. Takes aim and crosses. It's Park Ji-sung. Now it's Lewandowski. And that will be the final act. A good watch, a really good watch. Both sides toiling to try and outthink, outsmart each other. But it wasn't to be, and they're all square. So welcome one and all to a picturesque evening here. A clear night, all the ingredients for a showcase game that the passionate crowd demands. I'm Peter Drury, and it's a pleasure to be alongside Jim Beglin.
Cheers, Peter. It's a privilege to be here. It really is.
Well, you've got to say the Nerazzurri certainly know how to create an atmosphere. 80,000 here in black and blue. The dress code is a strict one. He gets big! Oh, denied! Brilliantly!
Martinez really must be thinking what he has to do to score there.
Jim, which player is best equipped for this game?
Yeah, Henrik Mkhitaryan. He's not the biggest, strongest or quickest, Peter, but what he lacks in physique, he certainly makes up for with a supreme footballing intelligence and great technique. He just seems to be able to see situations develop before anybody...
He's got two! What a wonderful goal!
Well, there's leadership for you. That's what the armband means for him, setting the perfect example, the perfect tone. Tremendous.
No space, no problem. You just cannot stop him.
Well, at one stage, he was being body-checked, Peter, and then the next minute, it's in the back of the net. That's wonderful striking.
Barcelona finding themselves unexpectedly behind.
You can never be short of runners into space, as long as the space left behind is filled.
Well, they could break here. There were better options before the ball was lost. Easy to save from up here, I know. No, not quite on the same wavelength. Park Ji-sung. Saka. Oh, it's a lovely, delicate pass. He's got away. That's very neat. Backward it goes. And he shoots! Barcelona with their first corner. The first in the game for either side, actually. Cleared without hesitation. Caresses it through. Carlos Augusto.
Barcelona are really in a position where patience and prudence will serve them best. Time's on their side.
No, that's been intercepted. Park Ji-sung. Ronaldinho. Oh, now here's an interesting matchup. Can he get on the end of this? He can get that clear. Oh, he's done very well to take that back.
Inter really have found that they're getting more space out wide, and I can see now there's a lot of activity developing in that area, Peter.
Yeah, it's busy in there, isn't it?
Yeah, the wide players are doing their stuff and are grabbing the attention right now.
Drives it in, and he's made sure that's not getting through. And that was very necessary. Park Ji-sung. And it's Ronaldinho. Oh, it's Rijkaard. Rijkaard! Same again, same outcome.
Barcelona really have stepped it up now. They could have been a bit more greedy and forced the issue.
Barella. Mkhitaryan. Bumps him off it and wins back the ball. Well, that is good. Super running, sharp movement. Came up against a defender, though, who was ever so determined. Carlos Augusto aims beyond the defence. Mignon breathes a sigh of relief as he gets his hands on the ball. Krasitsky is looking wide. Dumfries. Çalhanoğlu. Mkhitaryan. Mkhitaryan proves just a little bit too strong. Pedri running with the ball. Nicely aimed pass. Played out to the right. Dumfries crosses it in here. And it's slung out wide. Chance here to counter. Nicely weighted ball. And he plays one through.
Well, it seems as if he's just had a momentary lapse and slipped into tunnel vision, because he had good options around him and he failed to get his head up.
Mkhitaryan. And it's Mkhitaryan. Neymar chooses to go cross-field. Now it's Ronaldinho. Oh, sweet feet. Delicate ball, and it needs to be. And he's there to get it away. And that's a throw-in.
Ci sarà un minuto di recupero.
And it's Rijkaard. Here comes the cross. He's had a shot! Sticks it away! They have grabbed themselves an equaliser.
Well, they were starting to look more and more threatening, Peter, so this comes as no surprise. The fans here are pretty fired up now.
That was fabulous. The most adept of touches, the smoothest of finishes.
Yeah.
And the first 45 minutes are up. Nothing to separate the two teams at half-time. They've both given it a really good go, and they head into the break all square. What do you think we're up to after 45 minutes?
Well, both sides would have expected a closely fought match, and that's pretty much what we've got so far. The early exchanges, I think, in this second half will be worth keeping an eye on to see if any adjustments have been made to change things.
Well, it's been intriguing stuff so far, and it's 1-1 at the break. Both teams hoping for a pick-me-up in the second half. So we're just settling back into this second half. Great defending, strong and determined. Mkhitaryan. Well, it looked promising for a moment, but it came to nothing. Inter Milan can breathe again, just.
Yeah, they showed a vulnerability until the move was stifled. That'll have stirred a little concern.
Dumfries. Now it's Barella. Threads one in. It's a promising position. Owen. Oh, look at the space here. There's shoots! Big moment! Massive goal! Oh, one moment you're in possession, the next you're picking the ball out of your own net. That one will sting.
Welcome to the reality of modern football, Peter. You get pressed from the front and you have no time on the ball whatsoever. You can't afford to switch off for a moment.
So we have a breakthrough. Now how will things develop from here?
Look, he's the one everyone expects to put the ball in the net. That's what he's paid to do.
Neymar going face-to-face with his great rival. Now it's Mkhitaryan. Dumfries gets into a good position. Climbs up big! He's missed, but not by that far.
That is a really good chance miss, Peter. Certainly the way he's been playing.
That's an imaginative pass.
L'affluenza di quest'oggi
Neymar.
è di 81.007 spettatori.
Engages and forces him off the ball. Well, that defending is unapologetically persistent. It's almost personal, and it had to be. Barella. Çalhanoğlu played out to the left flank.
That's positional gold, the utilisation of space. Well, that's certainly more like it. They can't let the intensity drop now, Peter.
This is a really front-footed approach.
A lucky break would...
Big header! Oh, terrific save from the keeper.
Thuram clearly thought he had the beating of the keeper.
For a moment you felt that was going somewhere, but they'll have to go again. That has been cut short. Lovely pass, but can he get there? Oh, such a clever touch. So the manager can make a change for the first time in the game here. They've played it short. Martinez. Çalhanoğlu picks it up out wide. And it's been taken short. Barcelona have the chance to go the other way. And this is Owen. And this is Owen. There's the shot! It's in! And with that, he takes home the match ball. That really is quite fabulous. All his own doing.
Yeah, and having the thrust to get there is one thing, having the composure to score is another.
Clinical, just clinical. What a game this is turning out to be for him.
This is frightening football. He has increased defensive fear on the way to that hat-trick.
Well, that has changed the dynamic somewhat.
You can certainly sense a real change of mood here. Now the crowd are demanding that they just finish this off.
Caught offside that time.
Sostituzione per l'Inter. Numero 2, numero 30, numero 22. Lasciano il campo per il numero 11, il numero 32, il numero 7. Cambio di giocatori.
This is Owen. Pinches it off him. Barcelona will have one further opportunity to make a substitution after this, their latest change. He's given the time to pick a pass. Now he's got space here. Well, that had the makings of something quite promising, but it's fizzled out into nothing. It's gone for a throw-in. And that's been intercepted.
That was well played, well stopped.
This looks promising. The pressing's intense, and it's paid off. Well seen, saw that coming.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Can he get it through?
Whatever happens, that's the kind of movement which raises hope.
It's out for a goal kick. Barcelona clearly now in lead preservation mode. Crossed in early. And that's nice and simple for the keeper. That is good
Il
alertness.
quarto uomo indica 4
And
minuti
here's
di
Lautaro
recupero.
Martinez. And now the breakaway. Played into space out wide. And that's an excellent interception. DiMarco. To Çalhanoğlu. Luis Enrique. Zielinski. And that's it. Barcelona have been forced to do it the hard way, but they have pulled themselves through. Well, what a sight this is. A beautiful evening and the promise of a match that will really get the juices flowing. I'm Peter Drury, and seated in the experts' hot seat is our man Jim Beglin.
Well, thank you very much, Mr. Drury, and hello to everyone.
And the mood is boisterous. It is a perfect ambience for the central characters who are ready now to perform. The action has already started. Jim, which player is best equipped for this game?
Well, you can't really overlook the importance of Bruno Fernandes in this side. A lot of players of his ilk may be seen rightly or wrongly as luxury players, and he's anything but. A work ethic I've always admired, and he's still hard at it as ever.
Yes, getting the best out of him will count for so much. Shaw. Ahmad. Gets into some space. And he's had it nicked away. Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him. It's played through for him. Good take, and is it Šeško! Loose ball now, and there's a chase on to retrieve it. And a terrific save from the keeper.
Really looked sharp there, didn't he? That's very well played.
They've played it short. Oh, he's been caught on it here. Big header! Didn't quite get enough on that.
You really could have done with engaging those crossers much higher up the pitch there. This isn't good defending.
Ugarte. Anything, Jim, to pick out of these early exchanges?
Well, I think both teams probably feel it's too early for either to start taking real risks. So they're still very much in a phase of testing the waters and sizing each other up.
He's picked his way through. Rosicky did well to stay calm there. Well, that is good. Super running, sharp movement. Came up against a defender, though, who was ever so determined. Ronaldinho. And that interception was most necessary.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Nice interception, well timed. And he's had a hit! It's run loose, who's going to get there? And now a sudden chance to counter. Tries a measured ball. A reprieve, albeit perhaps momentary. Oh, good read.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Shaw. So a third of the match, or thereabouts, gone, and we still await the first goal. Ugarte.
Manchester United really have found that they're getting more space out wide, and I can see now there's a lot of activity developing in that area, Peter.
Yeah, it's busy in there, isn't it?
Yeah, the wide players are doing their stuff and are grabbing the attention right now.
Can he latch on to this? He's in space and looking for options. Bruno Fernandes. Ahmad. And he's picked it up out wide, and he's managed to get free. And he's there to retrieve it. Hangs one in. He's got tall. Oh, the keeper's done ever so well.
Well, someone's doing his job properly, Peter, that's for sure.
Now, can they get him away? Neymar providing an outlet on that. And a chance! It's fallen kindly here. Goal! Barcelona! And he's only too grateful to capitalise on the keeper's misfortune.
Such good movement. Some players have that natural ability to be in the right place at the right time. We've just seen the perfect example.
El dorsal 7.
So the first goal of the game.
Listen, when it comes to goals, Peter, in this team, he's always the #1 contender, and he's done it again.
The two sides separated by the game's only breakthrough moment to this point. And the score is 1-0. Bruno Fernandes.
Barcelona really should be happy to let this half run out now and go again second.
Climbs up big! Oh, that was no routine save.
Šeško actually didn't do an awful lot wrong, to be honest.
And it's been taken short. Lovely pass, but can he get there? Takes a big chance! A real chance and a real let-off.
Well, it's almost like he had too much thinking time there, Peter.
Ronaldinho. Saka. Oh, this is a terrific run. Oh, good take in a good area. Oh, that's a fine interception. Ugarte. That has not gone well. It's a really well-measured ball. Cleared without hesitation. Oh, the defence just about came out on top, but they were certainly tested. And it's gone all the way through to the keeper. And they've switched it over to the other side. Yoro. And there's the end of the first half. Well, it's certainly simmered along nicely so far. Just the one goal in it, and it's all still very much up for grabs.
Yeah, I like the fact that there was a genuine flow to this game, as well as intent. But I can't help feeling that their efforts deserved that little bit more.
Barcelona are in a pretty decent position after 45 minutes. 1-0 to the good. And we are back on the way.
Well, if you're ahead, it's a good time to start moving the ball quicker, Peter. Entice your opponents out. See if you can open them up a bit more.
Bruno Fernandes. Nice physical challenge.
You can never be short of runners into space, as long as the space left behind is filled.
Mazraoui. And it's Ugarte. Bruno Fernandes. Yoro. Now Ugarte. Pedri. He steps in, and that's the end of that. Neymar.
Yeah, they were looking for a counter-attack.
Oh, that's fabulous. Ball's over the line, and it is a corner. Barcelona have their second corner now. And now they can clear their lines. Manchester United have the chance to go the other way. That is good strength. Park Ji-sung is the guilty party there. Barcelona just about have their noses in front. It is the slenderest of leads.
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
Almost an hour gone. Bruno Fernandes. And it's Mazraoui. Ugarte tries to pass it through.
That's exactly what they need to keep doing. Carry on plugging away and eventually you might just get that little break.
Well, they're looking a whole lot more urgent now.
I think they just have to keep forcing the issue and they'll get clinical.
Decent progress down the left. So, Jim, what are you thinking?
Well, Peter, if they're attempting to see out the game with such a narrow advantage, there's room for trouble. I just think they're sending out the wrong message. This could backfire.
Nicely weighted ball. There's some great running on show here, but ultimately there was no way through.
Cambio de jugadores.
So time for change, and this one has been on the cards for a little while.
Well, he's someone renowned for his pace and those darting little runs, but also for being a very good ball carrier as well. They want to add more dynamism to that front line.
Bruno Fernandes, spread out to the left. Bumps him off it and wins back the ball. Short changes him with that pass. Knocks it into space. Park Ji-sung. That's a good ball out wide. Now it's Neymar. And it's Rosicky. Now it's Owen. Now it's come to nothing. Shaw. Bruno Fernandes.
That's positional gold, the utilisation of space.
Neymar going face-to-face with his great rival. Oh, that pass isn't the best.
Cambio de jugadores en el Barcelona. El dorsal 6, Rosicky. El dorsal 7,
Yamal.
Owen. El dorsal 11, Neymar.
Not the most
Serán
convincing of passes.
sustituidos por el dorsal 14, el dorsal 21,
Matheus Cunha.
el dorsal 18. Se va a realizar un cambio de jugadores.
Now it's Yamal. Oh, that's a dangerous ball. Can he finish? Goal! 2 up now, and they are cruising. No space, no problem. You just cannot stop him.
Such a well-worked finish. It looked like he was going to be shut down, but he thrives in situations like that.
Well, it's an inspired substitution. Terrific move by the boss.
That's just as the manager would have seen it, an impact sub.
Things starting to look very comfortable.
Well, I think it's just the reward for their application. They've played with great courage to try and kill this off, and for me, it looks like they've just about done it.
Ronaldinho showing good feet. And he's cleared it out of harm's way. Barcelona have got it back and they'll have another go. Looking to play him in. Great ball and he's in here. In once more.
What a letdown when you've got such presence and movement.
De Ligt. And it's Ugarte. Mazraoui. Park Ji-sung. Ronaldinho gets into a good position. There's a sharp little ball here. Whistle's gone and they've got themselves a free kick. Well, that looks like a final warning. Still no card. So, power or guile, what's it going to be? An opportunity then to pull clear here. That was travelling. Ugarte. And that's been intercepted.
That was well played, well stopped.
And that is as far as it goes. Barcelona can reflect on a job really well done. Superior tactics. So welcome one and all to a picturesque evening here. A clear night, all the ingredients for a showcase game that the passionate crowd demands. I'm Peter Drury, and this is Jim Beglin. A delight to have him on board.
Hi Peter, always good to work with you. I'm really looking forward to this now.
And the mood is boisterous. It is a perfect ambience for the central characters who are ready now to perform. If you're just joining us, we are already underway. Felipe Anderson has it in a wide position. Well, that is good. Super running, sharp movement. Came up against a defender, though, who was ever so determined. He's played it back. Torres. Foot in. Well, the movement is slick, the speed is slippery. The defence, though, able to hold on this time. It's a promising position. Crossed in early. Oh, he had to make that, and he did make it. More and more pressure on the ball here, and he has been fouled there. Tries to thread one through. Oh, played through for the wide man. Oh, that's well done, really robust. Oh, strongly challenged there. And it's Rosicky, steaming on goalwards. Who do you think this turns on, Jim?
Well, this guy Pedri, without doubt, is the greatest talent of his generation to come out of Spain. I mean, he has all the traits of some of the great legends that have been there before him. The ability to handle the ball in tight spaces, his speed of thought on the turn, his understanding of the landscape around him, the intelligence in reading defensive positioning, all those factors which can...
And Owen! Goal! Barcelona! You don't keep those outs. He knew, he just knew.
Oh, what a hit, Peter, and there was nothing lucky about it, let me tell you. It was measured, it was simply inch perfect.
Barcelona have broken through. It's 1-0.
It's so often the case with goal scorers, little influence, and all of a sudden, bang.
Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him. Palmeiras are looking lively here. They're playing with more zest, more purpose.
They are, and it's all because of the movement we're seeing down the flanks, and I think they look as if they're going to cause some real problems to that opposing defence. Both flanks are working quite well now.
Oh, that's clever. And that has been clubbed away. Felipe Anderson. No surprise at all that this is the guy who's had such a positive impact.
Well, not only can a player of such high calibre show the imagination to set up a goal, but he can also produce when the pressure's on to deliver a big moment. This guy was born to create.
Well, no joy this time. And that is going out for a goal kick. Two sides separated by the game's only breakthrough moment to this point. 1-0 the score. Now, can they get him away? Just eases him off the ball. Chips it through. Torres, real chance! And yes, it's there! They have come roaring back.
Well, you have to credit the desire there. These boys knew they were in a battle, and they did exactly what was needed to get back into it. That's going to make the boss just a little happy now.
Wonderfully smooth, smart and slick.
Yeah, great movement and great use of space to get on the end of the pass, and that pretty much did it.
Palmeiras grab the equaliser and we're all square.
Both teams having to rewrite their plans and start from scratch here. Plenty of food for thought for both managers.
And he's lost his man, Pedri! Oh, that was a brilliant save.
That's very, very good. You can't ask for much more than that.
Barcelona with their first corner, the first in the game for either side, actually. And it's Rijkaard, crossed into the box. Palmeiras have the chance to go the other way. It's an early cross. Oh, important interception. Felipe Anderson. Gomez. All played for Torres. Well, now here's a good battle, bicep to bicep. Kisum knocks it into space. Ronaldinho looking to get on the end of this. Can he finish? That has been knocked clear. And the first 45 minutes are up. Nothing to separate the two teams at half-time. They've both given it a really good go, and they head into the break all square. That's a really interesting game, and they head in at half-time at 1-1. And if you're just back from your break, you've missed very little of the resumption of the second half. So both teams... A chance for a shot! They've scored!
Well, it's hardly a great surprise to see him doing something thrilling, and it should send a strength and courage through every one of his teammates from here.
Well, was he ever going to miss that? Of course he wasn't.
Yeah, it's mystifying that a player of his talent wasn't picked up sooner, and he picked them off instead.
2 goals on the day, and he may not yet be done. Well, this is what we've been waiting for.
Listen, when it comes to goals, Peter, in this team, he's always the #1 contender, and he's done it again.
Nice looking ball. Gomez gets across to intercept that. Oh, good spread. Spread neatly. Pedri making good progress on the right-hand side. Gomez gets it away.
Well, that might be the first time they've gone long, Peter. They've clearly been told to try something different.
Well, the chip pass hasn't quite come off.
Well, they've stamped some authority on things, but how much more authority can be generated?
Oh, that's fabulous. He's under a lot of pressure there. Rijkaard did just about enough to come out on top there. Neither party overly willing to compromise. Crossed in again. And it's hoisted clear.
Substituição no time do Palmeiras.
Barcelona have their second corner now.
Sai para a entrada
Not
do
pretty, but it gets the job done.
Camisa 30.
Palmeiras are looking to go forward now. And that has left him in a heap. Played out to the right. Rijkaard, a player who needs no introduction. Tries to pass it through. Sends it crossfield. Pedri has created one goal already. Felipe Anderson. Pinches it off him. Now it's Owen. It's come through and he's had a quick look inside. Great defending, strong and determined. Well, that defending is unapologetically persistent. It's almost personal, and it had to be. He is through here. Pedri couldn't squeeze it through. Aims beyond the defence. Now this could be a chance. Goal kick. No, I stand corrected, it's a corner.
Substituição no time do Palmeiras.
We have got changes here, from both sides in fact.
Camisa 4. Deixando o campo para a entrada de camisa 23. Camisa 2.
Back when it goes. We've seen that early. Used a certain... It's Felipe Anderson! And it's hoisted clear. Torres. That's another chance! Keeper's not concerned by that.
Good piece of opportunism there, but wasn't able to turn it home in the end. I think the message here is quite clear, Peter. They want another one and will seemingly keep going until they get it.
And he's having a shot! They've got to be quick to recover this. He's had a fair tumble under that challenge. Owen was only too happy to help out in defence.
Well, it's not a surprise to see that these days, all part of a forward's duties.
Well, he's not happy with that challenge, but the referee has let it go. Now it's Owen. He'd have done well to reach that. Barcelona making another change here.
Well, for me, this was the obvious substitution. He'd become just a little jaded, and as a result of that, he was most likely to make a mistake. I think sometimes when the body becomes tired, the brain goes with it, and I think that's happened in this case.
Not much time now for anything fresh to happen, I think.
Look, there has to be more urgency here. The ball has to get to the other end much faster.
And he cuts out the supply. Tries to play it through. Looking for the run. And he's worked it through. So much time and space here.
Teremos 3
Odegaard
minutos de
in
acréscimo.
towards the back stick. And he thumps it clear.
That's just playing it safe and simple.
Pass just lacking in accuracy. And that is as far as it goes. Well, that was good. A terrific advertisement for attacking football. Both sides glad to trade blows, to set out always only to win. And it came down to one decisive moment. Any reflections on what you've seen, Jim?